Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So we'll see how my little plots and plan kind of work out here. I'm doing kind of a little abstract-ish, not completely. We'll see. we have the right to change our mind as we go along. I'm not going to tell you yet until I may be starting this off completely in the wrong way, so we'll see. So Owen woke up about 2 a.m. It's not really a fun time to wake up when you're not like feeling great and have, a lot going on. But he was awake and he was happy. Luckily, a lot of times when he wakes up very early, there is no getting around the fact that he wants me to be a part of his wake up early and stay awake. But thankfully last night was not one of those nights. He actually let me go back to sleep kind of, once you're awake, and then he came a couple of times and, so forth and so on. But it was better than most nights that he wakes up extremely early and goes from there. So I'm thankful for at least that much. So is anybody gonna guess what this is so far? This is where it goes from, is this really going to work, or have I started something that I'm not really sure what's gonna happen? As Owen says, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And I want to, but I don't know how this is gonna work. So we'll have to see. Now, can you tell what I'm doing yet? Probably still not. That one's probably a little too tall, but we will survive and thrive. So these are flamingos. I used to call them Florida mingos. I grew up in Florida, and so how they're spelled and just all the fun. I don't know that I did this exactly where I wanted to do, but I kind of wanted it to be a little bit of a heart look to it, but very kind of abstract. That one's probably has too big of a head, and this one's kind of out there, but Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And see, we can completely make the, oops, okay, make it up a little bit. We've been having a lot of rain here the last few days. We just had a big old rainstorm a few minutes ago. So I don't know. We're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow. I don't know that it's that much, but still, rain is rain is rain. Okay, so now we need legs. And legs, the good news is, like I said, this is very abstract. So we'll just, if we get legs anywhere near where we need them, we'll be okay. And we've got backwards legs here. Trying to do like their knee, I guess they call it a knee. Okay, so that one is backwards. And then when I get over, let's see, this one is forwards, kind of running into that one. He's got long legs. And then this one is this way. I think I got it right. They can be all turned around anyway, so it's truly not a problem. Now, and I may need to go back and do a little bit more, but I'm gonna make some noise here. Like they're in the water splashing. So unless I say the legs, then, you know, once you get going on messing everything back up, you're okay. So I think I'm going to make them a little more flighty or flowery, not flighty, feathery, flowery. I can't, can't think and talk at the same time. So, Owen was happy that when he came home today, he knew he was going to get to see, we have advisors for the program that Owen's on, and he was very excited because he was going to get to see them today. And I haven't always told him until he got home, and sometimes that backfires as well. And so I told him early, and that's part of the reason I think he was up so early. But you know, you never know what's gonna happen, and sometimes, like I said, I feel like it's better to kind of warn him that things are happening, so that he doesn't get as upset, or you know, that he can handle what's going on. But sometimes that gets him